going on? I am Speechless. I am 23 and I am from Charlotte, North Carolina, currently living in Fairmont, West Virginia. So I started releasing music on SoundCloud as most independent artists start out. Then I saw the opportunity with Spotify and what they were doing with playlists. I released my debut Lo-Fi album titled Mixed Emotions in January 2018. May of 2018 is when I landed on my first Spotify playlist. It was called Lush Lo-Fi, and typically broadcasted on the homepage of Spotify, so it gets a lot of traction, and that's where my fan base started. And then about every month or so after that, I was continuing to release music, and it was getting playlisted on other mood-based playlists that Spotify had to offer. So it just really started a snowball effect where, once I got on one playlist, it started to get on others, and the fan base started to grow naturally. So a lot of people, wonder how you get the music out being an independent artist, literally making music in a bedroom. Well, there's pretty much these internet-based companies called distribution companies who supply your music to the streaming companies and then collect your revenue. I'm a member of multiple online distributors. I started out with one and then branched into others. They all have different guidelines. Some have a yearly fee, and then you collect 100% of all of your royalties. And then some offer no charge, but they take a percentage. Pretty much these companies are just gonna get the music on the platform. So it's kind of your job to get it out past that. So pretty much typically how you're gonna be paid by these companies is on a 2 to 3 month delay, and you're gonna be paid monthly. So typically artists are gonna be getting paid towards the end or beginning of the month.
So I'm Kaspa. That's my production name as well. I'm a guitarist, producer, and a DJ. I've been making music for like 2.5 years. I started making this underground rap music, but then I kind of changed my styles, and now I'm making a bit more, I wouldn't say mainstream, but still like kind of underground, but I'm making a bit more jazzy related, like jazzy inspired hip hop. I use a lot of my guitars in the tracks as well. And then before Spotify was SoundCloud, and then in November I launched my first EP, which was Composure, and that's where kind of the Spotify game started for me. I obviously started from 0 followers, 0 listeners, and then quickly I've realized that it's a hard game. You have to be on it. It's not you can't just make music. Obviously you have to make the music, but then it comes the promotion as well. You have to take your time to promote your music to playlists and stuff. So if there's few different kind of playlists, there's playlists that are made specifically by let's say you or me, and there's also playlists that are made specifically from Spotify or the employees that work there. So basically how it works is if you manage to land on the user playlist and your track keeps doing well, one of the algorithms of Spotify is going to pick you up, and that all changes. So basically your profile gets bigger and bigger. Your monthly listeners from these playlists, they get they grow. So that's how you kind of build your profile. And obviously as you get more popular, you get more money. So it's kind of it's good for independent artists because you're able to kind of make money from without having to sign to record labels. It's kind of like a small music business. You kind of work for yourself, and you have to find ways of progressing and growing your kind of profile or your business.